Joshua 11. And it came to pass, when Yavin, king of Hazor, had heard those things, that he sent to Yovav, king of Madon, and to the king of Shimron, and to the king of Achshaph, and to the kings that were on the north of the mountains, and of the plains south of Chinneroth, and in the valley, and in the borders of Dor on the west, and to the Canaanite on the east and on the west, and to the Amorite, and the Hittite, and the Perizzite, and the Jebusite in the mountains, and to the Hivite, and the Hermon in the land of Mizpah. And they went out, they and all their hosts with them, much people, even as the sand that is upon the seashore in multitude, with horses and chariots very many. And when all these kings were met together, they came and pitched together at the waters of Merom to fight against Yasharel. And Yahuwah said unto Yahusha, Be not afraid because of them, for tomorrow about this time will I deliver them up all slain before Yasharel. Thou shalt hoe their horses, and burn their chariots with fire. So Yahusha came, and all the people of war with him, against them, by the waters of Merom suddenly, and they fell upon them. And Yahuwah delivered them into the hand of Yasharel, who smote them, and chased them unto great Zidon, and unto Misrephoth Maim, and unto the valley of Mizpah eastward. And they smote them, until they left them none remaining. And Yahusha did unto them as Yahuwah bade him. He howed their horses, and burnt their chariots with fire. And Yahusha at that time turned back, and took Hazor, and smote the king thereof with the sword. For Hazor beforetime was the head of all those kingdoms. And they smote all the souls that were therein with the edge of the sword, utterly destroying them. There was not any left to breathe, and he burnt Hazor with fire. And all the cities of those kings, and all the kings of them, did Yahusha take, and smote them with the edge of the sword, and he utterly destroyed them, as Moses the servant of Yahuwah commanded. But as for the cities that stood still in their strength, Yasharel burned none of them, save Hazor only. That did Yahusha burn. And all the spoil of these cities, and the cattle, the children of Yasharel took for a prey unto themselves. But every man they smote with the edge of the sword, until they had destroyed them, neither left they any to breathe. As Yahuwah commanded Moses his servant, so did Moses command Yahusha, and so did Yahusha. He left nothing undone of all that Yahuwah commanded Moses. So Yahusha took all that land, the hills, and all the south country, and all the land of Goshen, and the valley, and the plain, and the mountain of Yasharel, and the valley of the same, even from the Mount Halak that goeth up to Seir, even unto Baal Gad, in the valley of Lebanon, unto Mount Hermon, and all their kings he took, and smote them, and slew them. Yahusha made war a long time with all those kings. There was not a city that made peace with the children of Yasharel, save the Hivites, the inhabitants of Gibeon. All other they took in battle. For it was of Yahuwah to harden their hearts, that they should come against Yasharel in battle, that he might destroy them utterly, and that they might have no favor, but that he might destroy them, as Yahuwah commanded Moses. And at that time came Yahusha, and cut off the Anakim from the mountains, from Hebron, from Debir, from Anav, and from all the mountains of Yehuda, and from all the mountains of Yasharel. Yahusha destroyed them utterly with their cities. There was none of the Anakim left in the land of the children of Yasharel. Only in Gaza, in Gath, and in Ashdod there remained. So Yahusha took the whole land according to all that Yahuwah said unto Moses. And Yahusha gave it for an inheritance unto Yasharel, according to their divisions by their tribes. And the land rested from war.